Spirit wants you to know that today offers the opportunity to transition out of toxic thought patterns. Hello, high flyers, deep divers, and welcome to June 9th and 10th. Reading for these 2 days is going to brings us the energy of the 6 and 7 of Swords. The 6 of Swords is an opportunity for transition. We also may feel like we're in this place of wearing our feelings, wearing this orange jacket, and also being asked to get connected to the water, to dip our, just to be connected to the current of your emotions. While we look at these old thought patterns, especially when it comes to bondage, coping mechanisms, codependency, we're being asked to transition away from these shadow parts of ourselves and to find the wisdom behind it, to be both the teacher and the students, to listen twice as much as you speak. That's what the arrow fan is about, and so you can anchor in that wisdom and embody higher wisdom. So when the next day comes along with the 7 of Swords, as we may be met with some paranoia or hypervigilance. In fact, hypervigilance can help us to discern. I'm sorry, I stepped on my kitty's tail. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Are you okay, buddy? Yeah, it was a late one. I felt sorry. 7 of Swords, hypervigilance. Yeah, that just reminded me, watch where you're stepping. Watch who you're stepping around. Watch who's in your inner circle. Because you're being asked to make changes. Changes to tap into wisdom. Changes that come from wisdom. And it might just blow your crown off when the universe comes to hand you this upheaval. Thank you, Instagram. Hello, YouTube, guys, and welcome to the rest of this reading. Our underlying energy for this reading is the Hierophant, finding wisdom by listening to our emotions, listening to patterns, listening to the feelings that are underneath why we think we need to be in bondage or codependency, or why we think we need to be paranoid of others, cautious. What else do we need to know, see, and hear from the Conscious Spirit deck? As we transition towards this 5D experience, we're all transitioning to that crystalline 5D beingness. What else do we have for our viewers? Beautiful. The throat chakra is our underlying energy. A lot of blue. All the swords in this deck are blue. We also have blue robes. So big changes coming to our throat chakra, receiving upgrades as well. The Acturians have been working with us, Lyrians and Syrians, to help us to upgrade our throat chakra. Affirmation for the throat chakra: I speak my truth and I encourage others to speak theirs. That goes with the Hierophant energy as well, to listen twice as much as you speak. Most people really just need an open ear. in order to transition out of any kind of dark energy. Most people aren't even looking for advice. And I've always said, don't give advice unless someone asks for it. Throat chakra. Yes. Balancing the throat chakra so we can speak our truth. So we can also hold that blue light, which is a divine truth, the truth of love, the loving truth. This loving truth for you, it's time to embrace change, to open your arms to change, to open your arms to changing into this wise self. We have the gray streaks. We may be, moving into adulthood, moving 555 on the timer into a place of wisdom. With age comes wisdom. We learn from our experiences. Now, some people are born with wisdom, some old souls. Maybe an old soul listening to Ray resonate with you as well. And move easily and confidently through the changes in life. Like how the birds migrate. As we are connected through our intuition to the moon, Cancer energies. But also changes like growing old, getting gray. Feeling the changes myself. You all notice I've got a little gray in my hair. It's also gone a lot lighter over these last couple years, which is kind of odd because I've always had medium to darker brown hair, and it's going back to what it was when I was a baby, which was blonde. Anyways, enough about me. Crystal Ascension. Crystal Ascension. You're on this Crystal Ascension. So just stop it and recognize that you're in the middle of this transition. Don't beat yourself up. With those shadow thoughts. Don't beat yourself up for these patterns that you're being asked to look at. Give yourself a break and break the chains. You will never break the change. If you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you say you will never break the chains. Excuse me. I heard that song today. In fact, I'm attuned to the universal wisdom and the energy of the Crystal Kingdom. As you're beginning to embody more of this crystalline body. As you begin to embody more of your light, connecting with crystals and doing the shadow work, you become connected to this divine energy. You also may feel connected to the fairy kingdom. It's very fairy-like, feminine energy here. Mists of Avalon, very much so too. These misty crystals are also Lumerian crystals, what these remind me of. And turquoise, or turquoise, emerald, the energy of Archangel Raphael. The healing and the wisdom that comes with tuning ourselves to the crystal kingdom. Remember to ground yourself, to keep your footing. So as we transition, we're in this boat, we want to have stable footing and allow others to feel comforted. I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. Know that you have everything you need to be. Abundance is your birthright. Getting grounded helps us to break out of those thought patterns as well. Getting outside, doing some earthing, connecting with nature, affirming that you have everything you need to grow and survive. You're secure, you're stable. Also connects to Taurus, energy when we built on in Taurus season our stability, our strength, our foundations, so that when Gemini season came along, we weren't rocked, our boat wasn't rocked by the weight of the swords. You know, we have this sure footing. Solar plexus chakra. Take back your power. Power, your energy goes where your attention flows. So who, what, where are we giving our attention to? Especially with paranoia and hypervigilance. Are you overly concerned about people in our lives and how they may be projecting, affecting? Protect yourself by what you give your attention to. I take actions daily to awaken my personal power. You can do a little tapping on the chakras as you affirm, I am a powerful creator. I am connected to source energy. It feels pretty good myself. I got a little bit of solar plexus balancing to do myself. I'm right here with it, with you guys. 11 on the timer a minute ago. Catching my eye invites you to find alignment, to check your alignment as well, to check your stability, and to embrace the seasons, embrace the cycles, embrace the change and transitions, the changes that come with the seasons and the cycles. I am guided by the cycles of life, and I live in complete harmony with them. This transition into 5D energy, this ascension process, is a natural cycle of conscious beings. We just happen to be conscious beings in human flesh suits. Flames of wisdom. The crone also has the Aerophant energy. And can we listen to the wise owl, to our wise higher self? Be open to all of life's wisdom and to share it with gratitude. We may call on a medicine woman in our life, a perhaps empowered feminine, a mentor, someone we look up to who holds that wisdom, that moon energy as well, is deeply connected to her intuition. Lots of moon's energy around this new moon we just came out of. We're still going to be feeling those energies of the new moon, especially as it relates to communication and our throat chakras. Yes. Archangel Michael wants to help. I invite in Archangel Michael, and I'm grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. Archangel Michael has the sword, the sword that he carries, sometimes pictured in blue light, and this golden light is more about focusing on personal power, on cutting away any chains, ties, or patterns, thought forms. He's going to take that sword and battle your own swords, strengthen your own mentality with the swords. Invite in Archangel Michael to help you have the courage and strength to find that during this time of transition, weird noise distracted me. Spirit guides. Final card out, we have the spirit guides. And I love that the camera is focusing on the moon, focusing on your intuition. What are your spirit guides telling you through your intuition? I open my heart to my guides and I trust in the wisdom they share with me. I open my heart. See this open heart stance, pose, position, open armed. opening up to our guides, to guidance, and for this, for backing, knowing that Archangel Michael has our back. It's going to help us to sever ties with these ways of being. So open your heart and listen, see through the eyes of your heart, listen through the ears of your heart. Excuse me. Throwing my cards around. So we just got done dealing with conflict. There's been a lot of conflict going around Gemini season in general. A lot of conflict. And it's a reflection of the conflict in our minds. It's a reflection, moon card underneath that. It's a reflection of an opportunity to tune into maturity, to embrace your mature side. Perhaps your maturing side with these, gray streaks. To embrace your age. Angel spirits and guides, what do we need to know, see, and hear for our viewers from the Wild Unknown Tarot? Wild Unknown, a little peek at that. What do we need to know, see, and hear? Know, see, and hear. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So really opening up to love, showing your radiance, inviting in abundance as you step into this Empress energy. Empress is deeply connected to the earth, deeply connected to her intuition, deeply connected to Isis. We have the divine goddess Isis, who helps us to connect to this Mother of Pentacles energy, this mothering energy. Divine Mother energy is wanting to flow to and through you. Some of you hold this divine energy, and it's time to embrace this change, to embrace this new you, to embrace your feminine side. Mother of Pentacles. And to nourish the innocence in you, to nourish your inner child as well, to protect yourself by calling back your personal power, calling your power back from paranoia, to make the choice, to make the divine choice and come out of the land of indecision. We may be feeling indecisive, and thus change, upheaval. The universe steps in with the cosmic boot to say, get going. It's time for this change to happen. You're ready. And a lot of times we're not stuck. Or we're only stuck because we choose to be. We're stuck in that land of indecision because of fear or concern about who we want to devote ourselves to, the number 6. Where do our commitments lie? The Magician. So you're learning to manage all these tools. The wand, the pentacle, sword, cups. And you're being asked to really lean on this body, to really lean in and embody, as its paw stands on the pentacle, to embody the Magician energy at this time. Magician is a Gemini card. A card of Gemini. One of the cards, also the Lovers. We also have the sign of the Infinity. Your infinite power, your infinite ability to transmute and illuminate these tools, these gifts. Embracing these gifts is going to help you to step into abundance, step into this Empress energy. In order to embody these gifts more fully, you have to open your heart. You have to open up to receiving. to be a transmitter and receiver. Trees are wonderful transmitters and receivers. Father of Cups. And to look at our kingdom, how are we our relationships, our connections, and how we act, how we choose to carry ourselves. Do you choose to wear your colors proudly, to stand out, to be the black sheep, to be the black swan in the pond? Are you okay with that? It's time to you're being asked to transition into a place of self-love, into knowing and stability of emotional energy, despite the current atmosphere. 10 of Pentacles, because this is going to help you to open up to abundance, to receive the Wheel of Fortune energy, Wheel of Life, to open up to your wish fulfillment. You're transitioning into this beautiful 5D, this new earth energy, the new life. So keep swimming towards it with an open heart, with an open mind and an open soul. And carry the wisdom that you've learned from overcoming someone lighting a fire under your ass. The universe coming to light a fire under your butt so it can burn through Kundalini energies as well. Kundalini comes to burn through any of those blockages, those codependencies, those shadow blocks that make us feel under the heat, like we're always walking on coals. Capricorn energy with the Devil. The only thing that's in a way of the abundance that you seek is yourself, is your own shadow, is your own coping mechanisms, dependencies. 7 of Pentacles. Which reality do you wish to water, to nurture? Will you continue to nourish that reality that's going to bring you this Wheel of Fortune, that's going to allow the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor, bringing in the owl wisdom as well as the sun and the moon, asking you to be connected to both your higher self and your intuition, your connection in this earthly vessel to the cycles of life, to open up to moving with the cycles of life, to moving forward, to creating momentum and evolution. This is an evolution into an embodiment of this illumination of the higher self, of the higher light, into this physical body, into the chariot, pulling your light and your dark and steering them in the same direction, utilizing all of you to open up to life, to get ready to take that leap of faith, to be a student, and also take back your power by what you're giving your attention to focusing on the future and no longer focusing on our loss, the upset. 5 of Cups. Anytime we go to transition, anytime we step up, sometimes that feeling of loss, the relationships, things that didn't work out, connections, is what causes this paranoia, this hypervigilance. And rightly so, take stock of who's in your inner circle and ask if it's helping you to feel empowered, to feel connected, to wisdom, to feel stable. So I hope this found you on an awesome altitude today. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Hit the notification bell so you can get new videos every time they come out. Try to do some meditations and little updates every now and then. I'm really got burning to do a meditation, so look for that to come out. I love you. Take care. Namaste. Bye.